Welcome to the final episode of Beaming BHM. My name is Candice, your friendly West Wyandotte staff associate, here to take you on another journey through a collection of staff favorites. Let's see what we have in store.
First, we have a selection of sci-fi fiction, chosen by Shannon Pestock. Binti, by Nnedi Okorafor, is the story of a young girl who was the first of her people to be accepted to UMSA University. Having to make some difficult decisions, she begins a journey that turns out to be far more perilous than she would ever have guessed. The first book in a trilogy, Binti, is a fantastic introduction to how themes of social justice and Black excellence meld perfectly with the old-fashioned tropes of science fiction. Next, we have Riot Baby by Tonchi Onyebuchi. Riot Baby follows the story of Ella, who is a young child when her brother Kev is born in LA during the 1992 riots following the beating of Rodney King. Half of the book is the story of Ella, who has immense and powerful psychic abilities, while the other half is the story of Kev, the Riot Baby of the title, who was arrested and jailed for the crime of being Black in America. The two halves merge, each impressing on the other, and sometimes it's hard to know what's real and what's only in Ella's mind. What's past and what's future, what is immutable and what can still be changed. To end Shannon's segment, we have a few items that she has selected by authors such as Octavia Butler, River Solomon, and others.
Of my favorite children's picture books featuring Black authors and illustrators. My first author-illustrator is Oge Mora. Oge Mora grew up in Ohio dreaming of becoming an illustrator. She did it! This is her debut picture book, Saturday, in which Ava and her mother make wonderful plans for their Saturday together. They'll go to story time, for a picnic in the park, to the salon, but Saturday seems to have other plans for their day. As each thing that they've planned gets foiled, Ava and her mother discover that the hard things in life are easier to deal with when they're together. Dr. Ibram X. Kendi is the founding director of the Boston University Center for Anti-Racist Research and one of America's most prominent and foremost anti-racist scholars and historians. In Anti-Racist Baby, Dr. Kendi gives us the 9 steps to becoming and raising an anti-racist baby. Vashti Harrison is an author, illustrator, and filmmaker from Virginia who is proud of her Caribbean heritage. She's best known for her Little Leaders series of children's books. Each book in the series details the lives of visionaries and leaders the world over.
Here we have a few items selected by Ellen Collins. Ellen recommends Luster by Raven Leilani. In this book, Leilani has captured the complexity of being human in a compelling and darkly humorous novel that tackles relationships, race, and power. Also, Ellen recommends An American Marriage by Tayari Jones, a story of love and injustice in which a Black man is wrongfully charged and incarcerated, and his wife continues to fight for their relationship. An American Marriage is a deeply personal tale of love, sorrow, and the reaches of systemic racism. Finally, we have Liquid Swords by GZA, a heavy album filled with Asian influence, old soul samples, and heavy beats. Described as violent and dark and bursting with incredible lyrics, this album will capture your attention from beginning to end.
And that's all we have for you. You can find the rest of the videos here on all of our library social media pages. You can also find all of these items that have been mentioned system-wide. They're not just located here at West, but everywhere. And don't forget, celebrate Black History Month every month. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.